Are we live, whores? Are we live, whores? Okay, it looks like we're live. I'm having a complete brain fart today. My set, I know it's not like I know what is it on this side over here. I know there's a huge gap. Like literally, I'm trying to recover from the podcast because every time at the end of the week when we do a podcast, everything is so disarrayed and shit. I'm so all over the place. I literally started this live stream on my vlog channel. Like, girl, a mess. Now, guys, this is a Tribe T segment for all my people watching this in future tense. I want you to be aware that this is a live stream. There are tons of people in here, so there is going to be some lagging. The audio usually will not lag, okay? But the video may lag from time to time. I'm still trying to work out the bugs. I don't have a team. I'm doing this all by myself, okay? So, guys, if it's lagging like bad, and you guys have already turned your phones off and have come back in and it's still not working, please let me know. If the sound is too loud, please let me know. But if it's just like regular, lagging, standard lagging for a live stream, like please do not stop the whole Tribe T segment for that. But if you guys want to go without all the lags and stuff like that, all you have to do is watch my pre-recorded Tribe T's on my channel, okay? So, hey everybody in the chat. What's up, guys? I feel all over the damn place. Like 5 real. Shout out to Dante. Yeah, Dante, I'm good. It's just a lot of things kind of caught me off guard. Not gonna lie, I did a lot of procrastination this morning. I was on TikTok like a dumbass. And yeah. I'm doing a lot better than I was last week for sure. Like everything is already done for my work week. Like, so it's beautiful. Veronica, talk about you're doing great, sweetie. Thank you. I'm just trying to find a story right now for us to read. Hey everybody. If I'm looking over here, it's because this is where the chat is at because I don't have another computer over here like I used to. But hey everybody. Hey everybody. Oh my god, Haley's talking about I know I called off for a reason. Girl, Marilyn says TikTok will get you for hours. I know that's right. I had to put up a limit, like a social media limit for myself when it comes to TikTok because it reminds me of a lot of Vine where it's like that instant gratification of content and it's just like boom. And it's like you get caught up in that shit. I even made a few little TikToks of my own. Sure, might not be as cringy as the ones that your faves make on TikTok because I'm not that good at dancing and shit. But yeah. Naughty says, what happened to the other computer? The other computer is on the floor over here. But like I forgot that we used this huge screen when we did our podcast last week. So everything's hooked up to a big ass monitor that works when it wants to work. And I was like, you know what? I could either sit in this office and struggle trying to hook all this shit up, or I could just come on here because I know y'all aren't going to care anyway. So I was like, fuck it. I'm about to just hop on this live. And boom. Aaron says, what did you eat today? I ate a bowl of grits with plant-based butter in it. And I ate an orange also because I've been doing a lot of walking and it's cold out here. And I'm not trying to get fucking sick. But yeah, that's what I ate. Electric DB says, please make me cringe. Girl, I don't know. Okay, I found one. Ooh, this one is long, girl. Oh no, this is just a big ass picture. I feel like I've read this before because I remember seeing this girl's face and I was like, what the fuck is going on? That sounds so bad. I'm not trying to say she's ugly or nothing. I remember seeing this picture. But this shit is so long. Oh my god. But I really feel like I read this one before. I don't know. What are y'all doing in the chat? What's up? Midnight talking about cold. Look, I don't live in Miami. A lot of y'all think that just because I live in Florida, I live in like Miami, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach. Like, I live in Northeast Florida. Georgia is less than an hour from me. It was 30 degrees all day yesterday, and it was 20 this morning. Like, it gets cold, bitch. It just don't snow here. It gets cold, okay? And look, I used to be a New Yorker, bruh, and I remember when I first moved down here, I used to do that shit too, where I'd be like, oh, it ain't cold. It ain't cold. Y'all pie as fuck. It ain't cold. But girl, it's fucking cold. It's fucking cold. I really don't want to read this one. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna give this one its own video or something because I really don't want to read that one right now. Only because it's like we've read so many stories with that same premise. All right, I got one. I got one. When y'all are ready. Someone said I'm ready for the tea. Someone said Tally's a little chilly today. Right, like it's cold. Y'all need to stop. So, the first story that I want to read today is called Toxic Friendship Advice. Toxic friendship advice? Are you getting toxic advice from a friend or what? Or do you need advice on how to be like what's going on? We got our flags ready, by the way. We got our flags over here. So let me know when y'all are ready. I know we're a little delayed, but let me know. Yes, Jordan. Y'all can't see it. Hold on. I'm going to show his comment. I hate that shit too. I didn't do that. Oh my God. No. Hold on. YouTube won't let me post his comment. But basically what he said was, I hate it where I live is negative 192,000 degrees ass bitch. YouTube don't want you to be great. They blocked your comment. But I made sure that you're not blocked. You can still comment shit. But, alright, here we go. Let me just get into it. Because we did start off a little late. So, hey Naja and Tribe. Feel free to call me Ashley. My story may be a little long and disjointed. So, a little backstory. I've been friends with a girl, and we're going to call her Jenny, for around 4 years now. We met at a time when we were both in very different lifestyles. We have gone through a lot, including phases of being friends and being enemies, but lately we have been friends longer than usual. I'm going to add a flag only because I feel like frenemies are very dangerous. I feel like frenemies are very, very dangerous. I don't think it's cute. I don't think it's like, haha, bitch, I hate you. Like, I feel like they're very dangerous. Those are not any girls that you want to have on your team. Like, so I'm just going to put a red flag for that. Even though you said we've been friends longer than usual, I'm still going to put a red flag because I don't know. I just feel like that's, I don't know. But anyway, she says, on to the story. I have noticed that I am always the one who is called when she needs help or a favor, which is at least once a month, which I usually do not mind helping. I'm going to do another red flag. Because when people only hit you up when they want shit from you, bruh, those aren't your friends for real. If you know that if you were in the same situation and they would not do for you what you're doing for them, that's not your friend for real. Like, so I'm about to put another flag for that. I also usually drive up to see her multiple times a week, as her and her boyfriend were sharing one vehicle, and he would take it to work. Yet the rare times that I haven't been able to help, I am subjected to passive aggressiveness and hostility. Or the rare times she would have the car, she would come up with with asinine reasons for why she couldn't come over. Yet her other friend, who she always totes about on social media as being her best friend ever, gets away with constantly bailing on plans and being an all-around bad friend. So I'm not going to add the third flag because I still feel like that ties into the second flag of not wanting to do for others as you do for them. And I think that that's pretty shitty. And I saw somebody in the comments who said that. Eddie Lopez, yes, I agree. I feel like your friend is a leech. And I feel like she only wants what you have. And when she doesn't have shit, she wants to use your shit. So, she do belong to the streets. As of lately, I noticed her passive aggression getting worse. Just the other day, I couldn't drive out to see her new car, and she was mad at me. It made it seem like due to the fact that she has worse gas mileage than me, I should be the one to drive, even though I have to save my gas for my job, which she knows. Yet she was still upset. I'm just gonna add another flag, because I know that's the same thing, but get this bitch the fuck up out of here, bruh. This girl is not your friend. Like, somebody said, I knew it. This story sounds the same. Cut the cameras. Let me guess. I didn't even get to see what you were responding to that with. But I'm about to be mad as fuck if they broke the rules and they already sent this to somebody, or if they sent it in to me twice, because then I would have to fucking stop reading it. But I wasn't paying attention to the chat. Action said the girl in this is oblivious. Jesus. I'm still waiting because you know I'm delayed on my end, so I'm just looking at the chat right now so I can see what y'all are saying. Because I want to know before I go forward, because I don't want to take away somebody else's chance by reading something that I already read before, even though I don't remember reading this. But all she wants to know, she said, I don't want to lose her as a friend, but I don't know how to get her to realize how she treats me isn't okay. Look, you don't need no bitch like this in your life. You really need to work on your self-worth, because if being friends with her is like how can I even describe it? If being friends with somebody like her makes you feel better about yourself, that's not okay. You deserve so much more. You deserve friends that want to be around you. You deserve friends that reciprocate the same energy that you bring. You do not want to be around bitches that only want with you because you got something, or only want to hang with you because you have something. And then usually the type of girls that go around being like, my best friend this, my best friend that, and then push all their friends on the back burner, that's not cool. Like, in my opinion, that's not cool. But I don't know. I'm about to see, what do you guys have to say in these comments? Eliza says she's not a friend. Nani says tell her straight up. I mean, if you want to, as like a last hoorah, bon voyage, tell her straight up. But the only reason, Nani, why I feel like that's a bad idea is because old girl that sent in this story, sis, if you're watching, she's not ready to tell her about herself. If she were to go up to old girl and tell her about herself right now, old girl would be like, okay, well, what do you want to do? And she'd be standing there looking stupid because she still wants to be friends with her. So telling her off, I don't think would be beneficial to her, because she doesn't want to cut her off. She wants to stay friends. I feel like you need to leave her alone. I don't know what I could say to you to, influence you to not keep self-harming in that way with relationships. I don't know what I can say other than, sis, it ain't worth it. It's not worth it. Let me see. What are you guys saying? Simi Jai says that's probably her only friend. That's the type of vibe I was getting too. Like, she doesn't have many friends, so she's like willing to put up with more. Dante says just cut the bitch off. Andrea says you deserve better. Desiree says therapy, you need to learn your worth. Yeah, it's just a lot of things that go into this where it's just like, girl. Oh my god, I just had somebody, I'm trying to look for another story, and the first thing I see is, so when I was 14, girl. Where's Chris Hansen at? Let me move these flags while I find another story. Oh, I just added another one. There you go. Sippy says be your own friend. I know that's right. If anything, that's like the best medicine to do, is relearn yourself and become your own friend. All right, so this one, I have another one that I want to get into. This one is called My Mom Thinks That I'm Crazy. Okay, so she just told me straight up. She was like, I am not of age to be doing this. Girl, can y'all please stop wasting the inbox space? My babies, little babies. Come on, y'all should not even be watching me, little babies. Girl. This one is called Tribetea Woo Child, the Ghetto. Let me know when y'all are ready. Silver Moon says nothing interesting happens when you're 14. Let's be real. No, honestly, being 14 was like the worst year of my fucking life as a teenage person. No, I take that back. I take that back. I take that fucking back. But no, honestly, like nothing poppin' happened to me when I was 14. I was awkward. I was a freshman and boy crazy, and that's not very entertaining. But here we go. Let's see. Woo Child the Ghetto. That's what we about to do. Woo Child the Ghetto. Okay. Hey Naja, let me start off by saying that I love your videos and I listen to your tribe teas every night faithfully. Well, thank you. My name is Nyleave. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I am an 18-year-old girl and I have a story for you. So I worked at this shoe store and this is literally like my third week there. So I'm still meeting new faces from time to time so let's get into this story. So it was back to school, so everybody is flooding the store getting shoes and shit for their kids. I met one of my coworkers for the first time on this day. Keep in mind, I'm 18 and this man is like 38 and only works here on the weekends. How you a grown ass man and you only work on the weekends? Like, I always wondered about that. Like, cause I used to have people at Ratchet Court, and I used to just be like, with your big age, why am I doing more work than you? Like, why? What do you need all this free time with? Your kid's older than me. Like, what are you doing here, sir? What are you doing here, ma'am? Like, I don't know, but he is super cool. I don't feel any type of predator vibes or nothing. So it gets to the end of the shift and we're closing. So the man, let's call him Unlucky, looks outside and sees his kids out there with his wife. Mind you, we work in the PJs. And for all my people out there, that's the projects, honey. That is the projects, okay? Look. So he starts getting mad. Oh, and for somebody who said side hustle, look, I did have some people at Ratchet Corp that did treat Ratchet Corp like a side hustle, but the majority of the people taking voluntary time off, no paid time off, leaving at only been to work for 2 hours. I know for a fact they don't got no kids in school. They didn't have no side hustle. They literally left work to go home and be on Facebook and get on Facebook Live. Like, let me know in the comments if y'all have any old people like that at y'all job. So we work in the projects. So he starts getting mad. I guess the lady had been locked up there all day with his kids. So he's telling her to take her ass home. She gets out the car trying to fight him, and he just closed the door and locks it. So she pulls off. We're finally done closing, and I don't live in the hood. I live on the white side of town. So my Lyft to and from work be like $16. So I'm about to order my Lyft, and Unlucky, like, I'll give you a ride home, it's no problem. And I'm like, why spend 16 if I got to? So basically what she was trying to do is she was trying to give Unlucky a ride too, so he can pay half for the Lyft. All right, boom. So I know it was naive of me, but I'm young and still learning. Well, I mean, honestly, if I were in your position and I was working there for 3 weeks and shit, and like, you know, I established a relationship with a coworker, if anything bad were to happen to you, that would not be your fault because that person has established themselves as a trust system at work. And did you say they're your manager or your coworker? Blah blah blah. I met one of my coworkers. Yeah, that's one of your coworkers. Okay, yeah, I would have been a little bit sketched out about splitting an Uber with him. I probably would have been like, sir, you need to call your bitch. Like, I don't know. Here, I'm gonna add a red flag. Cause bruh, I would not have hopped in the car with his ass. I would not have offered him no fucking ride. So I don't know. But so so we get in the car and we start the ride back. We start the ride. This black car pulls up hella fast beside us and throws a water bottle at us. I'm like, what the fuck? I look to my right and it is the wife. She got... Wait. So the wife tried to pull up on you like you were like the other woman or some shit. Like, and she threw a water bottle at y'all. I just processed, which, like, so she drove by and went like that. Like... I'm sorry, but I would have had to square up. Or something. I would have had to kick somebody's car. I would have had to, look, somebody's doing my dry cleaning. Like, what? So, she's mad as fuck and got his kids in the car driving crazy as fuck. And I'm like, woo, child, the ghetto. So we get to a stop like this. Stoplight. This girl gets out the car and is hanging on this man's car until the light turns. Y'all, I'm just imagining this poor Lyft driver has some crazy bitch with a car full of kids chasing him, holding onto, like, if that was my car, I would have had to beat that bitch up too. Honestly, what? Oh, hell no. So, this girl, the Lyft driver tries to speed off hella fast, right? And this girl gets in the car and keeps following us. So he calls her and is trying to explain that I'm young and he was like 20 when I was born, and yelling up, talking about, you got my 1-year-old daughter and you're driving crazy as fuck. That part, that's the first thing I was thinking about. You got these kids in this fucking car and you driving like a mad woman. Like, get your life together. The fuck? Like, so I live 30 minutes away, so it's a pretty long ride. She is still following us. Girl, I'm sorry, but you said you live in a Caucasian neighborhood. I would have... Hello, police department. Yes, there is a really crazed white woman following me, and her children are in danger. She's driving sporadically. Sir, what's your wife's license plate number? Yeah, 123 ABC. Can you please pick this bitch up, because she is a danger to herself, because I'm about to fucking pull over and beat this bitch up if she pull up to my house. And then, bruh, if she lived in Florida, if this happened in Florida and a bitch was following me all the way to my house, we about to be in the ghetto for real. Collect. Like, bitch, I feel feared. I feel threatened. I feel like my life is in jeopardy. Like, this bitch is fucking crazy. What the fuck? This bitch is psycho. Dante said, I got CPS on speed dial. What's up? Like, what? I do not play about the kids. Don't play about the kids at all. So... boom. I live 30 minutes away, so it's a pretty long ride, and she's still following us on the main road. Okay, and there's a median on our left side, and we're in the left lane, by the way. There's a median on your left side, and you're in the left lane. So you're in the, ooh, baby, I know you don't drive. She's in the fast lane. I'm like, I was like, what the fuck is that? And she said medium instead of median. So, baby, I know you don't drive. It's okay. It's all right. You just turned 18. You good. So they're in the fast lane, basically. So we're in the fast lane. So we get to another stoplight, like 15 minutes in, and she's still throwing shit at the car, and the cop pulls up behind her. Yes! In my granddad voice, thank God for the system, bitch. Thank God for the system. Like, So, the cops got behind her, and I'm like, thank God. I mean, the police would give me a ride home, right? So tell me why the police get on top of the median and make an illegal ass U-turn to get away from the situation. I was freaking pissed. So you're telling me the cop drove over the median to not deal with that? I'm pretty sure if the cop knew that there were children in that car, that'd be a completely different story. Completely different. So, 5 minutes later, he pulls in this parking lot, gets out the car, and locks the door. This girl gets out the car and starts attacking him. He's calm still until she socks him in the jaw. He grabbed this girl by her weave and slung her on the floor. Everybody involved is going to jail now. Like, now everyone's going to jail. Like, well, shit, maybe not, because even the cop didn't want nothing to do with y'all. So maybe nobody's going to jail, and that's the fucking problem here. So now they beating each other the fuck up in a parking lot. She gets up and pulls out a taser and proceeds to tase his ass. At this point, I am dumbfounded. She pulls off hella fast and tells me to order a lift next. Oh. You didn't say that part. You skipped that part. Unless I'm dyslexic as shit and y'all caught it in the chat, let me know if y'all caught it. So the reason why she said it was a dumb idea, she got in his car. I'm mixing up the story that we just read previously where she was like, her friend don't got a car, so I assumed he didn't have a car too, and they split a lift. Am I the only person in the chat, like, am I the only person that thought that she was in a lift, and I'm over here like, that poor Lyft driver? Like, is this not the first time she said that this man gave her a ride and that this family had two different cars? Or am I tripping? Because, okay, so Midnight says she caught it. I didn't catch it because I didn't catch that. So basically, she's mad because all she sees is another woman in her man's whip and she's beating her man's ass. When you put it that way, minus putting the children in danger. But then at the same time, it's like he was innocent. He wasn't cheating and he wasn't doing anything with you. So who was driving? Unlucky was driving. So there's two cars in Unlucky's household. His wife was in one car and Unlucky was driving one car to work. Why the fuck Unlucky's BM and the babies pulled up with the other car at the job, I don't know. That's really weird to me. Someone said, nah, go back. She wanted to save money on not getting a lift. I know, and that's why I thought when she said that, I thought she meant, like, here, because I'm about to go back. Because I thought when she said that, she was splitting the lift with dude, because I assumed that bruh only had one car, and because his BM put the kids in the car and drove off with the car, I thought she was trying to be nice and be like, oh, my lift's usually $16, but if I split it with him. That's what I thought she said, but hold on, let me see. So, oh, okay, here it is. I found it. She said, my lift to and from work be like $16, so I'm about to order my lift. And Lucky, because there's so much, y'all can't see, but there's a lot of grammar issues, and I kind of peeped at the end of this entry, and she did apologize for so many grammar issues. Like, the way that this is written, it looks like somebody did voice to text and was just talking. Because it says, I'm finna order my lift, and Unlucky like, I'll give you a ride home. It's no problem. And I'm like, why spend 16 if I ain't got to? I know it was naive of me, but I'm young and still learning. So she was in his car. I just got so fucking confused because oh, and by the way, there's no periods or commas or anything in here. So I'm trying, y'all. I'm sorry if I confuse you guys. I'm sorry. But she pulled up and told old girl to order a lift next time. Anyway, he grabs his phone and drops me off at home, and I'm just like, wow, I gotta get this on a Tribe T. Moral of the story, I gotta be more conscious of my beauty, because apparently I'm a threat, even if I have good intentions. I love you, and I hope you enjoyed, and sorry for my grammar issues. Well, it's okay. It was a little, bumpy, but I get what you were saying now. I'm sorry about all the confusion and stuff. But, oh my god, this one is so long. Oh my god, this one got so many. I'm gonna save this for later. But I want to see what you guys are gonna say about the Tribe T that I just read. So what's going on in this chat? Lex says download Grammarly. Y'all are a mess. Action says, this isn't your fault, Naja. This is the fault of an English teacher. Well, apparently they teach in different nowadays because I do PEMDAS incorrectly. And I was taught parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, subtraction. That's the order, and that's how you do it left to right. But now people doing witchcraft and shit. So I can't be mad. I mean, shit, they're all teaching us different things now. I doubt they even teach kids long division in school anymore. I doubt they even teach kids how to look at a fucking, like, face clock. A non-digital clock. Mark said, is this the first story? No, I believe this is the second. I'm getting notifications on the app. Shout out to everybody in the forum, by the way. Shout out to all my people in the forum. I fuck with y'all. Because y'all are blowing my shit up right now. Okay, so Mark says, I know she said to DM her, but has anyone done it and know what month we're in? Y'all, we are fucking behind. We're behind as fuck. Right now, I am still in September. Okay, September, I got at least 50 to 100 entries just in the month of September alone. Like, that's how it feels to me. Well, I'm at the end of September, technically. I'm about to be in, It's just, I just don't like talking about it for real because it makes me feel even more overwhelmed, you know? So I did start a new segment, and it's called Ask the Tribe. So for all of my people that are waiting and stuff, if you guys want to submit for those, Every single post gets posted every time. I'll post like all the rules and stuff later this week. I'm pretty sure tomorrow I'm dropping the video, but it overwhelms me. I'm sorry, I'm human. It gets very overwhelming. Just imagine like you're working on something and your boss is constantly like, are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are you ready yet? Are you ready yet? And it's like, no, I'm not. Like, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. And I'm sorry. Like, I'm already trying to do it for y'all. I'm sorry. I apologize, okay? I apologize. But I got a treat for all of my patient people out there. I got a treat for you. And I know you guys are going to love it because I didn't expect to get that many entries from Ask the Tribe. I had to shut down the submissions. Like, y'all went hard. Like, I fuck with y'all. So don't think that I'm, trying to neglect you guys by reading your stories slow. I just want to give everybody a chance. And I didn't expect you guys to enter. So that's how I know y'all are sitting here waiting for the tribe teas the same way I'm waiting to read them, So please do not bully me in the DMs. I've had one person bully me for like months. And then I finally got to their story and it wasn't even... That'd be the thing that'd be killing me. Because it's different. Like how somebody just asked me in the chat, like that's a polite way to ask. Just be like, hey, where are we at? There are people that will DM me, this is what my shit's called. Look it up right now. Right now. Look it up right now. I sent it to you this long ago. They treat it like they bought something off my website and I never shipped it or something. Like that's how some people be coming at me in my DMs. And that's why I don't use my Instagram DMs. I only talk to people through the forum on my website now because it's just too much toxicity of people of wolf in sheep's clothing trying to come off like they actually support me, but they don't. Because they're just bullying me in the fucking DMs and telling me that I'm doing shit too slow and blah, 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 blah. And I just realized, like, the real ones, you get what I'm saying? Not about to do it. Like, I'm not trying to be getting bullied by nobody, man. I fucking preach positivity. What is this? What is this? What is this? I just sucks, blah, 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 from Evelyn. Oop, I just said her real name. I read this before, sis. You just sent it to me again. Let me see, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this is the same girl. This is the same girl. This is the same girl. I'm like, girl, didn't I just read this? Oh my God, this one is messy. This one's messy. Oh my God, this one's so messy. It's so long, but I gotta read it. I gotta read it. It's so messy. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is so messy. It's called, I started a sugar baby affair at 15, faked a pregnancy at 17, and he is still paying child support till this day. You're going to jail. You want me to tell you how I'm pretty sure she did this? A lot of men don't know that. Girl, my dog is down there doing the most. A lot of men don't know this, and I tell my brothers this all the time. Well, I have told my brothers this. Is even if that kid is not biologically yours, DNA test, whatever, when you put your name on that birth certificate, it's the same as like a marriage certificate or a marriage license and stuff like that, where it's just like you are signing over your rights in the sense where you are legally binded to take care of this child. So all my people out there, I just want you to know, all my guys out there and all my ladies, because I know a lot of ladies who are in relationships have children as well. Just keep in mind that regardless if you're blood or not, you can't go up in the court talking about, can I get a DNA test? They're not going to give a fuck because you legally signed on a legal document that you are going to be taking care of this child. Don't sign that paper till you get that DNA test. Like, if there's any doubt in your mind, don't sign it until you get a DNA test. Because once you sign it, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter at all. It really don't. So, I'm mad. Raina talking about fuck them kids. You going to jail. Oh my god. All right. Let's get into this. All right. All the flags are gone. Cool. All right. Hey Naja, I DM'd you on IG about needing to get this story off my chest and having to email you about it because it's pretty long. I don't want this to be in a video. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh my god, this one is... What is this? Here's a photo of him. That's not a photo. That's a whole bunch of code. Okay, I got another one. But girl, don't... Okay, y'all really just baited us with that one because I really wanted to know that tea. All right. This one is called, he says that he is 100% straight, but he always jokes about eating another guy's groceries. Please read it live or have it as a separate video. I will read it for you live because the other person just broke my heart with a juicy ass title and then hit me with a skirt. Don't want it for the public, but it's okay, girl. I'm gonna email you back when I get done reading it when this live's over. Let's get into it. Oh my god. Okay, this one's pretty long. She said, Dear Naja, oh my god. I enjoy your videos and I love your personality. Well, thank you, boo. And I need some help. I'm 17 years old and I'm a college student. Congrats, early graduator. Yes, team early graduate, because that was me, bitch, 17. So, I'm a college student in South Carolina. I'm thinking about transferring, blah, blah, blah. Well, my brother don't go there anymore, but he went to university in North Carolina, I'm pretty sure it was. Because she said she's thinking about transferring up north. But I will mention places and big venues that if anybody wanted research and find what program I was a part of, they easily could. Also, my name and information is on the same website. I'll put the location and venues in parentheses. All right, so I'm not going to be saying any of those things. I don't know why she put it in there, but I'm not going to be exposing her and saying those things. But hold on, because I feel like I just like skipped the obvious here. Her man is talking about eating other men's groceries, but he says he's straight. I would just see if he's bi-curious. I'd be like, are you bi-curious? Like, what's goody? Like, just let me know. Shit. So, she said, I'm trying to get over a situation that happened to me this summer. If you look at my Instagram profile, you can see that I participated in this program where I get to travel to this city, and I basically get to travel to 2 well-known cities for free. Anyways, while I was there, I had some issues. By the way, I am straight, and this has never happened to me. I would be at breakfast just talking to my friends, and all of a sudden, I feel somebody staring at me. I already was in denial because he was also I was already in denial because he also was a straight guy, and I knew for a fact that he was not about that life, or so I thought. How do you know for a fact that he was a straight guy? Did he tell you he's straight? Did you ask? Because that's the first thing I did when I started talking to Daniel. I asked, because shit, every guy I've ever dated, I've always had to find out after the fact that their sexual orientation was different, and I always wish that I knew that their sexual orientation was different, because I felt like, you know, maybe we could, I don't know, build something off of that at the time. But every relationship I have been in, I've always been told after the fact that the guy wasn't straight. So I asked Daniel straight up in the beginning, what's your sexual orientation? He told me straight. I was like, I'm bi. If you want to be real, you can be real with me. I'm not one of them bi girls that don't date bi guys. Like, what's up? And he was like, no, I'm just straight. Like, It's 2020, girl. You need to ask. You need to ask, okay? You need to ask, and you need to let people know where you stand so that they know whether they feel safe enough to tell you or not. You get what I'm saying? So, mm. Anyway, I'm gonna just put a red flag for that because you assumed his sexuality without asking. So I'm just gonna put a flag for that because this could have been nipped in the ass if you would have just asked. You get what I'm saying? So, blah, 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 blah. As days go by, I caught him staring at me again, and I was backstage talking to my friends. I turned around, and there was a crowd of people, so I already assumed he was staring at them. Oh, and by the way, sis, those two big cities, that's the land of the rainbow flag, girl. Those are both of the major land of the rainbow flag places, sis. Like, okay, so anyway, he does sound very curious. That's why I'm like, I don't know. But anyway, so the next day I caught him staring at me, especially at the restaurant. He had a chance to sit at my table, but decided to go to a spot where they had a direct view of me. Again, was in denial, so I turned around to see if he was staring at me, and I saw this beautiful Latina dancing, and I could see why. But 3 minutes later, she stopped dancing, and I look over, and he's still staring at me. I asked my friend if she could scoot his chair up so I wouldn't have any view of him. So basically, he just started off as a creepy dude just staring at you across the room. Like, how the fuck did he end up... Did y'all end up in a relationship or something? Like, why is he... I'm about to put another flag for just, like, stalker tea. Like, why is he stalking you? Like, why doesn't he come up to you and say hello or something? Like, that's really fucking weird. So, me and him were in the same movement class, and everybody had to imitate what that person was doing in front of them. Oh, okay, I can assume what you do for a living, just because you said movement class. But people were touching my shoulder, because it's part of the activity, and tell me why he looked at me and then didn't put his hand on my shoulder. I was sitting there like, did I do something wrong? So I confronted him. I said hello, and I asked if I said anything to him that made him feel some type of way, and he said no. He didn't answer my original question and then asked me what instrument I played. The very next day, I said hello to him because I thought we were cool, and I got the most unbothered look from it. It was like I was never there. But even an hour later, I caught him staring at me. These are my predictions. This is me assuming. The first 3 letters of assuming is ASS, okay? So I might make an ass out of myself with this assumption. But I know that there are some straight guys who live vicariously through their partners. They want to have the prettiest, most popular, very well put together girl, kind of like a purse, if they're not ready to come out yet. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like a purse. Like, it's kind of like, okay, look, this is my cute little hetero baby or whatever, you know, like, she's blonde hair, she's a waist snatch, Instagram popping, look at these filters, look at this weave, like, look at this, all the things that I can't do. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because you're saying that he's acting catty and like weird and like standoffish towards you. I feel like he's like, is this gonna be my next bae? Like, is this gonna be my next purse? Because I don't know. That's just my assumption though. I could be totally fucking wrong, and he might actually just be bisexual and you might just not know. But somebody said Kanye. You know who reminds me of that? I don't know if any of you guys watch The Circle on Netflix, and I'm not gonna tangent too long, but this live stream is definitely going to go over 3 o'clock. But somebody said a beard. Yeah, it's like a beard, not a purse, a beard. But it's just like, if any of you guys have watched The Circle on Netflix, if any of you guys know remember there was that character Rebecca, and the guy was using his girlfriend's picture in the game, and he even admitted in the game, you know, he's a little bi-curious, and I could just tell that he was living vicariously through his girlfriend. He was just like, she is perfect, she's sweet, she's nice, look at these fashions, look at this. And he's like, Rebecca would say this, Rebecca would do that. And the whole time, I'm just like, this man, I bet you by the end of this show, he's gonna come out or something. And I was like, I really hope this man does not try to be sexual and talk to other guys as catfishing as his girlfriend. But no, the show went on. Sure enough, he did try to flirt with people, and I'm just like, what? But he admitted in the group chat, like, yeah, I'm a little bi-curious. And I was like, Rebecca's not bi-curious. You're bi-curious because, look, Not Sabam. Yes, he was talking to Sabam. He was talking to Sabam, and even Sabam was looking like, ha ha ha, ha. Like, mm. But I'm not gonna divert too much. I'm gonna go back to her story. It's just a little interesting thought because I just got done binge watching The Circle, and nobody I know watches it. So, just a thought. But yeah, I thought that he was bisexual or something, and he was gonna be like, yeah, you know, I'm a bisexual man, but I love my girlfriend Rebecca, blah blah blah. No, he said, I'm a straight dude. I love me some Rebecca, but your whole room is pink. You doing all these mannerisms. You kikiing with Chris, the only queen up in that bitch. Like, I don't. Let me not get on this. We could talk about The Circle another time because I want to finish this story, but I'm gonna get into it. And yes, Shuby was fine. Shuby and Sammy could get it. Period. And that's on period. But let's get back into this story. So, if I was in the same room as him, he would change to the place where he was seated at, and he would use the secret underground path at the college we rehearsed at just to avoid me. This is the part that made me creeped out and made me want to square up with him. So, I confronted him again, and I asked him, because I still feel like he didn't like me. He said that I shouldn't worry about it and that he always looks pissed because one of the professionals told him that he was too loud because he played an instrument. After I confronted him and when we went to lunch, I noticed that he was slouching and had his arms folded. And yes, he still gave me multiple stares even after I confronted him. So I know this is sounding very repetitive, but please stay with me. This is where the mess starts. I'm about to say, girl, like, shit, what is going on? Dante says, so he's a trade. Did I use that word right? I always thought trade was like... No, that's not what trade means. I always thought trade meant like masculine, feminine, like type shit. Not like gay sex, straight sex. I don't know. I could be wrong. But I wouldn't consider that. I wouldn't consider him... I don't know, because I kind of would consider him a trade. I don't know. Y'all stop distracting me. Stop it. Stop distracting me. Okay, hold on. So... I asked my friend to watch if she stares at me when I walk past him. I walk past. Guess what she said? She said he definitely was staring at you pretty hard. A little too hard. Yes, people stare at me, but this was a reoccurring action that happened every single day. So when we get off the bus, she tells me that she caught him staring at me again, but he stopped because he caught her staring at him. Y'all are too old. I know for a fact, like, y'all are too fucking old. I get that you're still 17, but, like, this is some high school shit. Like, you doing a big girl job, too. You with the big dogs right now. Like, I'm not gonna spill your tea, but you with the big dogs right now. And this is some real high school shit. So fucking what if he's looking at you? So fucking what if he's looking at you? In your profession, which I'm not going to say, you're going to get more looks than he would. Okay? Like, that's tea. That's tea. Thank you. Fentanyl. Damn. Fentanyl. That's what I always thought a trade was. As a trade is a masculine, straight passing guy. That's what I always thought it was. But anyway. Oh shit, bitch! I got another thing of water. Okay. So, by the way, the program I was a part of was a music program that mainly has Asian students in there, and that there were very few numbers of African Americans, Mexicans, Caucasians, etc. So I definitely didn't want to be that one black kid that is ghetto, and especially since I was ranked second in the nation, and I didn't want my parents to get involved. So I ended up telling my sister about the situation, and she believed me at first. I told her about everything, and I even had people that saw it in action. Before we went off to another city, we went to this site where they show off all of, I'm not going to say it on camera, but I was going to go to that site that you went to. I was going to go there last month, but I couldn't go. But I was definitely about to go there. I've lived close to there for a while, and I just never went. But I overheard him telling his friends that if they don't shut up, he's gonna eat their groceries. Okay, I'm gonna put a red flag, and it's not gonna be for what you think. I'm gonna put a red flag because if you weren't so focused on him looking at you, you would not know he was looking at you. If you were not so, maybe he's staring at you because you staring at him, sis. Because how would you know that he had... I'm thinking that y'all got into a relationship and then he said something. No, you are eavesdropping on him. You staring at him, he's staring at you. You get what I'm saying? Shit. He might be like... So, even if he is gay, even if he is straight, He don't know you. You don't know him. He might be. So what if he lied to you? Talking about he's straight, but he says this. Okay, are you fucking him? Like what? What? Like, and I feel like you did all that backstory to try to be like, look how creepy he is. Look how creepy he is. And not gonna lie, I fell for it, sis. But now that I see where the context of the statement, you need to mind your business. You need to mind your business, girl. Mind your business, because if you were not worried about him looking at you, you would not even know that he was looking at you half the time. You got your friends looking at him. He probably don't like you at this point, because I know I wouldn't. Like, shit. Like, what? Right. Raina's talking about what was the point of the last few paragraphs. Oh my god. So when I walked in the store, he was there. I was minding my own business until I felt someone staring at me. And sure enough, it was him. I didn't mention this, but my sister told me to stare right back at him. Little does your sister know, you've been staring right back at him. Because how else would you know if he's staring at you unless you stare right back at him? When I stared back, tell me why he pretended to look up at the ceiling and stuff. And still managed to make eye contact with me. Girl, maybe he wants to be like you. Didn't you say you ranked second? Maybe he's jealous of you. There are so many things going into this, girl. Like, what? I'm gonna break this down when it's all over, because I see some of y'all are confused in the chat. I'm gonna break the story down in like simplistic ass terms for y'all when this is done. So, this is when he tried to flip my situation on me. So as I'm staring at him, I see him showing his friends text messages, and I already assumed those were mine because his friends began to look at me. Why are you looking at them? So his friends began to look at me, and I had to stop staring. I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, and whenever people used to stare at me, I used to just be like, eyeballs, like, bitch. Like, so, guys, if somebody is ever staring at you in public, just look at them and be like, eyeballs, bitch. Like, why are you staring at me? What the fuck? Like, this is a mess. So that way, every time we look at each other, eyeballs, bitch. Like, it's not, like, what? So, I'm sitting like, dang, he really is trying to make himself the victim. How is he trying to make himself the victim of what? Of what? Like, girl, you're a little... Remember earlier where I said the first 3 letters of assumption is ass, and you run the risk of making an ass out of yourself? You're making a lot of assumptions about this guy, and you're kind of making an ass of yourself. The irony, girl. So, like, how was he trying to flip the situation on you? I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. You said, I see him showing his friends text messages. So do you text this guy? Like, what did you say to him in the text? Like, I don't get it, girl. Like, I'm dead. So for the rest of the program, I ignored him. If I even seen a bit of him, my head would snap so fast I thought it was going to break. I even noticed him showing his RA the text message. How do you know it's your text? You don't know it's with you. I still continued to ignore him, and then his friends eventually stopped staring at me. Trust me, I wanted to square up with him, but I didn't want to lose my chance at performing at a really reputable place just because he stares at me and then lies about it. Girl, I promise you, like, no, there was never going to be a fight. There was probably never any drama, and the drama only started because both of y'all are both very, very nosy people and don't know how to let shit go. Because all of this beef started because you caught somebody staring at you. So then you proceeded to stare at them. And this is you are very paranoid, ma'am. But this is where everything went. This is where everything went down. I asked my friend if she could record what goes down, and of course she was down to do it. So it's lunchtime, and my friend got a video of him staring at me. You will notice at the end of the video, but trust me, it doesn't look like he was staring at if I didn't give you a heads up. Sorry, the videos are at the bottom. The guy in the blue shirt, you can clearly see his face changes when I walk around. Before he was chilling with his friends and having a good time, but when I walk around, his facial expressions change. Duh, bitch, because he don't like you. He don't like you. And I'm not going to play these, better yet, no, fuck it. I'm going to play these videos. I'm not going to put it on the screen, though. I'm going to play these videos, but I'm not going to put it on the screen. Girl. In the blue shirt, you said? can't. I can't. You just sat here and recorded this man. You just sat here and recorded this man, and he was not looking at you, sis. He wasn't looking at you. This is so juvenile. You are really upset because somebody was looking at you. Like, this is Cardi B complex. You have Cardi B complex in this story. You're winning. You are nationally recognized as a winner. You are going to like, y'all in the chat don't even know what old girl got set up for her. She is fucking killing it. She is killing it. But you're focused on this nobody who's just looking at you. Fuck him, bitch. You are winning, bitch. You are a black force to be reckoned with, bitch. You are and you a black, and you're a person, bruh. And you're black, and you doing the shit you doing, bitch. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them, girl. Fuck them. Fuck them. Like, what the... You literally sat in class and recorded this man having a conversation with his friends. Like, I can't even show y'all the video, but this man is literally just having a conversation with his friends. Like, he is not doing shit to you. And you are all the way across the room. Girl. I'm about to read these chats. Val says, what does this have to do with his sexuality? That's what I'm saying. Like, this is really weird to me. This is really weird. What was the reason? What was the reason? Like, what? Like, it was really weird because it's like, his sexuality, you don't even know if he's straight or not. You don't know him. You do not know him, sis. The same way you're getting so hyped up about him not knowing you and him looking at you. You don't know him. You don't know what the fuck he got going on. And then in the type of field you're in, there's like an 89% to 99% chance that man is not straight. Let's be real. In the profession you're in, it's rare to find a straight male in there. Especially a straight white male in your... Come on, sis. Now that is one field the gays have dominated, okay? Somebody said, what is the Cardi B effect? The Cardi B effect is when you have everything that everybody wants. But for whatever reason, you dumb yourself down to the fucking peasants and you get in their mess. That is what I call the Cardi B complex. Because it's like, you're popping, you got this, you got that, you are on top of the world. Like, I can't even express to y'all how much this girl has going for her. Like, you are awesome. If you're watching this, I am so proud of you. You are awesome. Stop going down with the peasants. Stop going down there and doing all that, girl. You are up here. Don't do this. You're up here, and you're only going to keep going up here. All right? I believe in you. We believe in you. But this petty shit should have been left in high school, because now you're in the grown-up world, okay? And the type of profession that you're in, that's like me finishing up my fashion merchandising career and being like, oh my God, this bitch is giving me the stank eye. I wonder why. Bitch, you are in the fashion industry. There's stank bitches everywhere. Like, I'm really going to need you to practice, because I know you're still young. I'm really going to need you to not focus on that shit, because you have so much going for you, bruh. Worry about yourself. That's it. Don't worry about who's worrying about you. Don't worry about who's checking up on you, because this is giving me the same vibe as people who like to post on their social media. Yes, keep lurking, sis. Keep lurking. Ha ha ha. Meanwhile, you go on your phone and you go and lurk on they shit to see if they respond to your post telling them not to lurk. Like, that's some shit that you should just leave it in high school. You're in the big girl world now, and you about to have big girl competition. You're gonna have to leave that shit at the fucking door, okay? And that's on period. Jayla said, but when did he talk about eating ass? He was talking about eating ass amongst his friend group. In his friend group. He did not tell her that. She eavesdropped. She was being nosy, and she was watching that man's mouth, and she overheard him say that. He ain't say that to her. They weren't even friends. You don't know if that man is straight. He probably not. Malin said, what was the title of this story again? Because this shit is about to make me mad. Sure. The title was, He says he's 100% straight, but always jokes about eating other guys' groceries. Please read it live or have it as a separate video. I really feel like you were trying to out this boy, and that's not cool. That's not cool. Because the video you sent me, you didn't blur no faces, no nothing. Like, that's not cool, bruh. That's not cool at all. Damn, rereading that title, that is kind of fucked up, dude. Like, I don't know. Jasmine says next story. I can't do another story today, guys. I gotta edit the new segment for tomorrow because I have to make a new intro for it because it's brand spanking new, so I can't. But I am proud of you, the person that sent me the story. I'm proud of you. I know you're going to be doing good things in life, but as a bisexual person, I do have to say this to you. What you pulled is the equivalent to what people do when they attack appearance, when they have nothing else to tear a person down with. Like, when somebody says to me, like, oh, they think they're straight, but they eat groceries, haha, hashtag exposed. Like, people kill themselves over shit like that. And that shit's serious. That shit's very serious. And you shouldn't use somebody's sexuality as a way to tear them down or make them look like less than or make them look, you know, or make you look better than somebody else. Like, I don't know. I personally don't like that. So, but you're still young, so I'm going to tell you again, just don't do that, okay? Don't do that. Especially in the field you're in. Especially in the field you're in. You're going to come in contact with a lot of LGBT plus people, all right? So, don't do that. Don't do that. But damn, Destiny, I didn't see you in the chat like this whole fucking time. What's up? What's up, Destiny? But yeah, I'm about to get out this bitch because I can see in the corner my shit's lagging anyway. But Destiny, what are you talking about? Talking about I'm glad we open and honest. Look, y'all, and I said this in my other video. Don't be bullying Dante. Dante does not give me any money to read his stories, okay? Don't do him. Me and Destiny are not in a relationship. Destiny is, she's been huffing paint or something. I don't know why she wants to be in a relationship with me, but we're not in a relationship. And if you thumbs down this video, your mom's a hoe. And that's all I got to say. Shout out to all my people in the forum. Shout out to all me and Daniel's Patreons that are in the chat right now. And yeah, drink at least 3 bottles of water today for me. And that's pretty much it. I'll see y'all when am I about to see y'all? Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, and if y'all want to shoot the shit with me or like be goofy with me, follow me on TikTok. I made a TikTok last year just so I can hold the name The Voodoo Child so nobody else can take it. So yeah, just type in The Voodoo Child and it's me, okay? And yeah, I'll follow you back. Just comment on my shit and just be like, I'm coming here from the live stream, and I'll give you a follow back. So, and if you're 20, I'll give you a follow back if you're 18 and up. For sure. I'll give you a follow back if you're 18 and up, because there are a lot of teeny boppers on TikTok, and I just want to follow more adults. So if you're an adult and you have a TikTok, please hit me up and just let me know, like DM me on TikTok and be like, hey, I'm 18 plus, I'm from the live stream. What it do, baby? Like, I'll give you a follow and give you a like. So I'm out this bitch, okay? Because I gotta pee. I done drank too much water. Y'all, hold on. I gotta flex real quick. I gotta flex. I gotta flex. I gotta flex, okay? Hold on. I gotta pull my pants down. Y'all, I'm looking snatched, bitch. Hold on. Bitch, I'm looking snatched, bitch. Bitch, I'm looking snatched, bitch, and it's not even the summer. Okay, I need to stop. I'm out. I'm out this bitch.